The ranch was started by Homer and Mildred Scott, who moved to Wyoming from Nebraska. We started as a small ranch, a small cow-calf ranch. From there, we've become more consolidated. We have developed a backgrounding feedlot, and now we're finishing some cattle in that feedlot. But mostly it's an integrated cow-calf ranch in foothills of the mountains.
They had a passion for being excellent at every aspect of the business, every aspect of lives, and really humble beginnings. And just over time, the ranch grew into what we are today. And the Scott family still owns the ranch today. And they are very, very intentional about making sure that all aspects of the business are taken care of to keep the ranch in their family for perpetuity.
We're always trying to do the best we can and do what's best for these cows and keep them healthy all year long, not just when they get weaned and go to the feedlot. It starts from birth, I guess, so we're trying to keep the cows in good shape and keep a good mineral program in front of them. And when we come to branding and pregging, when we give shots to everything, then we try and do everything as good as we can so everything stays healthy.
Padlock prides themselves on humanely treating animals, and it's something that we have to get right every single day. There's no room for error. And we know where they came from, we know that they're taken care of, and we know that we have a great respect for the animals that we harvest. And that's something that my child also knows as well. I used to work in a very business, downtown, big city environment, and having my child here is very, it makes me happy. And she's exposed to ranching. She goes to the feedlot with me. She knows what the finished cattle are and what they're gonna be. And then when it comes time for dinner and we serve hamburgers or we serve any type of beef product or steak, she knows where that food came from. And it's something that something that I'm proud of to serve, to put on the dinner table for my family to eat. And when you go to the grocery store, you don't know where the beef came from, and you don't, it's hard to explain to your kids. But here at the ranch, when you work and live on the ranch, it's easier for them to understand, and they have a greater appreciation for what that animal provides.
The Padlock has been a wonderful place for me to raise my son. I've got a little boy, he's 2, and I get to bring him to work with me occasionally. His absolute favorite place in the world for some reason is our feedlot. He loves it. Just to go take him and drive around the feedlot, he gets to see the cows. He gets to see all the wildlife in the area. He gets to see cowboys on horseback, which are things that not many 2-year-olds get to see. And he gets to interact with his lifestyle in a way that he wouldn't be able to if we lived in town or lived somewhere else. Padlock also has a really family-friendly culture. We love it when kids are around and get to help be a part of things and learn. We think that getting younger generations excited about agriculture is a huge part of sustainability in the agriculture industry right now, just getting more and more people excited and educated and teaching kids from a young age about what we do and why we love what we do. And so getting to raise my family here, I know my son gets to experience this and interact with it in the same way that I did when I was a kid.
I think my children being able to grow up here and grow up on a horse and grow up around agriculture and see the amount of effort that's put into taking care of the resources, but also the amount of work that it takes to do that, has made them better and more productive human beings. Because if you appreciate where your food comes from and you appreciate the dedication that people have in preparing and producing that food for you, you have a different perspective on life. And I think that is a perspective that we would like to be able to share with other people, because it's special and you cannot get it everywhere. So we would really like the opportunity to share a little piece of our heritage and our lifestyle through Padlock Premium Beef. Having the opportunity to have a product that is raised on native grasses in Wyoming and Montana, these animals that have been cared for throughout their whole life, and then to be in the final phases of the production system, finished on grain diets to produce highly marbled, very juicy, very tender beef product. Our product is going to feature at least 21 days of dry aging, which is going to create a very tender product. The marbling is going to be top of the line, and it's truly going to be premium. And so you know what's unique about that, what is really cool about that, is that we can tie that wonderful eating experience back to how these animals were raised and where they were raised. And so that's going to be so much fun to be able to share a premium eating experience and allow people to know how and where their food was raised.
I think it's neat that we're going to be able to share that same opportunity we've had with our neighbors out in the in the community and out in the bigger world. Like say we're all pretty blessed that we get to be where we are, working for Padlock. Our families get to be involved in this. So it's kind of a lifestyle for all of us, and to be able to share the product we raise and that we're proud of. I think and that's a big thing for you. You want to make sure that you feel like you've done your research and that you're putting a good wholesome meal in front of your kids and your family, and that the animals have been raised in a way that makes you feel good about the purchases you're making. And so I think we can fill that niche. So.
I think every holiday and special occasion is better with beef, whether that is a brisket on the 4th of July, prime rib on Christmas, or steaks on a birthday. When I get to eat beef at the end of the day, it's rare that I'm not excited about it. And especially when it's beef that I know that we raised here, that I know that my work went into as well. And it is so exciting to me to picture that beef that we raised on somebody else's plate and somebody else just excited to share with their family. To picture another family gathering around their dining room table, talking and laughing and just really enjoying what we do. That is huge. It's really our goal.